Separating all the mice from the men, breaking it down from beginning to the end. Got their finger on the pulse of every trend. They see inside leak when they looking through the lens. Come on.
What's up, fellas? Well, fellas, before we get started, let's get into the atmosphere, the moment. You know what I'm saying? Real quick. You know what I mean? Let's just.
Sometimes I dream that heals me. Got to see that's how I dream to be. I move.
I dream I grew like Mike. If I could be like Mike,
I wanna be like Mike.
like Mike. If I could be like Mike,
Be like Mike.
be like Mike,
Oh,
be like Mike. Yeah, I try. Just reach to fly.
Just one day if I could be that way. I dream I move.
Dream I grew like Mike. If I could be like Mike,
I wanna be like
like
Mike.
Mike. If I could be like Mike,
Oh, be like Mike.
like Mike. If I could be like Mike.
I am ready. I am ready.
That's real cute. That's my commercial.
Yeah, to go to
That's
Africa.
commercial.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like the drums. You know what I mean? Like Mike.
Mhm.
Like, put him up in the
He's trying to make up for his mishaps in his career by going to Africa, trying to set the scenery, trying to make up for his mishaps. But it's fine. I don't blame him.
Six championships. You know what I'm saying? Six. No losses in the finals. You know what I'm saying? No 7
That's a
games.
pretty nice career to me. I mean,
Of course, man. For me, as we saw, we're gonna jump into episode 3 and 4. As we saw in episode 3 and 4, when you have a amazing core and you're such a great player like Micheal Jordan, you should win when you playing with kings around you. So I mean, you should win.
yeah,
I know some other guy who ain't really have much to play with. So I mean, yeah, you should win, Michael. You should. Congratulations. And another thing, congratulations on playing scrubs in the finals too. But that's another topic for another time.
So
yeah.
Clyde,
You can start your point, Steve.
Clyde Drexler was a scrub. Charles Barkley was a
Magic
scrub.
Johnson was a scrub. Moses Malone was a scrub. John Stockton was a scrub.
If I recall, after how old was Magic? How old was that Lakers team and when Michael Jordan beat them? If I recall,
Well,
how old were they?
the consensus
Or
around
were they like?
the consensus around the league. I mean, we're aspiring sports analysts, and I mean, I would think that you're a pretty smart guy, and you listen to a lot of the sports analysts that are ahead of our time, right? Right? That's what you do, right? You value a lot of their opinions, right? Right?
Sort of. I think I'm so good that I can make up my own opinion, but I take a little bit from them here and there. You know, I got a mind of my own. That's
Oh,
just me.
okay. Well, so
you
yeah,
keep going.
I mean, as you hear in the documentary, the consensus around the league was that the Lakers could have put up a better fight, and a lot of people were picking them to win. So I don't know what you're trying to say here.
True.
I don't know what you're trying to say.
All right. So this is what I took for episode 3 and 4. Last week I made a point. Well, what was my point last week that I made, Steve? That Michael Jordan is what? He's not what?
He doesn't make his
teammates better. That was my first point. My second point today is that he's not as a great of leader as we think he is. That's my second point. Each week I'm gonna come at a different angle and just give different points on each episode. And this is why I say that. Oh, you can all go.
Yeah, and you gave your points, but your points are wrong. And through episode 3 and 4, prove your points were wrong. Because it said,
Please tell me how.
all right, so he was with Doug Collins, right? Doug Collins, he was averaging. I have the points right. I have the stats right here. You know, this is what we're supposed to do. Bring up facts. Bring facts
Please,
to the
please, because you're going to need them when I'm done with you. You're going to
He
need
had
them.
30 he averaged in 1987. He had what? 37.1 points per game. You know, scoring,
Okay.
champion, all that other stuff. And
Okay.
yeah, he was a man. You know, best player in the world with no championships. Doug Collins let him do what he needed to do. Phil Jackson comes in. Wasn't really a Phil Jackson person, but Phil Jackson introduced what? Steven, what did he introduce to us?
What this shape is like a what is it called? When it starts with a T.
Triangle offense. I think that's what it's called. We all know what it's called.
The triangle offense. The triangle offense. He introduced the triangle offense.
LeBron ain't.
I got something else for you today too. I come with facts.
Alright,
I got
keep going.
facts. I
Please.
got facts right here. Facts.
I got mine, please.
So he introduced him to the triangle offense, right? And the triangle offense was LeBron. I'm not LeBron. Excuse me. Jordan said he wasn't a fan of the triangle offense at first because he wanted the ball in his hand. And giving the ball to what? John Paxson and all these other people did make sense.
Mm-hmm.
Realized when using triangle offense and moving the ball around, doing stuff like that, he could get championships. And it worked. The triangle offense worked.
So
it worked. It became.
Listen, let me finish my point. He went from being, you know, a system built around him to be part of a system that helped him win multiple championships. It's been proven. So I have one simple question for you. Do you think that LeBron had the luxury of having a great coach like that, that could come with such a beautiful system that LeBron could just play a role? In that triangle offense, the only thing Michael Jordan had to do, just like when the triangle offense with Kobe, the only thing these guys had to do was score. Just like when Phil tried to go with the Knicks and do with Carmelo, clearly Carmelo's not as good as Kobe and Michael Jordan. Clearly not even close. But my point was that these guys only had one role, and LeBron never had the luxury of having a coach that could implement such a great system. LeBron never had that luxury. That's why these coaches had to go by any means. LeBron never had a luxury. LeBron probably be having to draw the plays. This ain't no joke, people. LeBron never had a luxury. Michael Jordan had amazing coach with Phil Jackson. And the coach before that, what was the coach before that? I don't remember his name. What was his name before that? Yeah, Doug Collins, you said?
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. He wasn't that bad of a coach. So he's not as good as Phil. But LeBron never had that luxury of having coaches that was that good and players that was that good. He never had that luxury.
That's Michael Jordan's fault.
Huh?
That's Michael Jordan's fault.
No, I'm not saying Michael Jordan's fault. I'm just saying that's how great LeBron is because of the simple fact that he uses scraps and he builds sculptures out of them. Yes, he builds sculptures out of scraps and he goes places with them. Do you understand what I'm saying to you right now, Steve and Kareem?
So Dwayne Wade's a scrap. Dwayne Wade and Chris
Bosh is a scrap.
No, they're not.
Kevin Love is scraps. Kyrie Irving scraps. They're all scraps. Jeff Smith scraps.
No, these guys are good players, but we know they're not in the same league as a Scottie Pippen. That Scottie Pippen didn't need Michael Jordan to lead. Clearly, Scottie Pippen need Michael Jordan to win a championship. Because Scottie Pippen would never win a championship without Michael Jordan. Of course not. He's Michael Jordan. But my point I'm trying to make is that these guys are not leaders as Scottie Pippen was. And here's my another point. When Michael Jordan left and left that year, and Scottie Pippen had the Bulls to himself, as I recall, they won about well over 50 games. My facts is almost 100% right. I'm never usually wrong.
Say that again?
Each time they won over 50 games.
Okay.
When LeBron James left, each team, that team sunk. Not only did the team sunk, everything just sunk for that team. Miami's slowly rebuilding now. Miami's becoming, they're actually good now. After LeBron left 2 Hall of Famers, Kareem, Steve, you know Chris Bosh, and Dwayne Wade's top 50 greatest of all time. Or am I wrong?
Okay. Chris Bosh probably not, but Dwayne.
All right, but he's definitely top 70.
Okay,
yeah,
cool.
It's the top 70 because top 50 is where you done.
So he left 2 Hall of Famers, guaranteed Hall of Famers, who who averaged 20 over their career before. And you just tell me you couldn't even make an 8 seed, but Michael Jordan leaves Scottie Pippen over there with Chicago Bulls, and they take Knicks they gave Knicks a run for their money in the second round, and they won over 50 games in that season. So please tell me
But
how valuable is
aren't you the one who religiously said last episode, LeBron James?
thirsty because I'm getting hot. I'm getting hot.
Look, LeBron James LeBron James makes his teammates better, and he's such a great leader. He's such this, he's such that. So if you're such a great leader and and you make your teammates so much better, why is it that like you leave the team and the team doesn't make the playoffs? Clearly, you're overhyping his impact on his teammates. He's only there. His impact is only relevant for his time being. He has no lasting impact. That's why when people play with him, their careers diminish. Kevin Love, careers diminish. Chris Bosh, career gradually got worse and worse and worse because LeBron takes away the shine. LeBron takes away the shine from the third star.
And then Kyrie.
Hold on. If LeBron is such a great leader, how is it that how do you allow Kyrie Irving, your second best player, to leave your team, to not want to continue to play with you? How do you allow that? If you're such a great leader, Michael Jordan's not a great leader. How is it you want Kyrie?
He's preaching today.
You asked me a question. I'm answering. All right, yeah, he preaching, and I'm about to start teaching. I'm about to start teaching that. So we stated, even Kyrie admitted this on national TV. That LeBron texted him and said, first of all, even before the time, first of all, let's get straight. The season that before Kyrie left, did we know that LeBron was slowly handing Kyrie the torch, giving him everything he wanted? Not only since LeBron has been there, you played for championships, you led. You took more shots than Durant, Steph Curry, and James Harden in one season, and LeBron. You was basically becoming the man. LeBron said before Kyrie left, he texted Kyrie, "Can we work this out? Can we please do something?" It's not like LeBron like, "Oh, I don't care, I don't need him." LeBron never did that. He was never that guy. We agree. LeBron texted him, "Please." And clearly, this is something else wrong with Kyrie because he goes to a good Boston team with a great young coach, a great young core who's playing great this season, and who took a LeBron James to a game 7. Can we agree? That's a great team over there?
Yes.
Okay, then. And then he slowly started playing. So clearly LeBron wasn't the problem. Clearly, Kyrie's my guy, so I ain't going to say too much. But you get what I'm saying that. Clearly, Kyrie, me have a one-on-one because something ain't right. Because you can't be, first you leave LeBron, all right? You want to leave LeBron, you want to go do anything? You want to listen to Kobe first. Let's get straight. You listen to Kobe, you're going to slowly start destroying your career. You're never as nice as Kobe. You will never be that 6'6" monster. You're not as nice as him. So I don't know why Kobe's lying to him. You're not going to win on your own. Like, you're not going to win like how Kobe left Shaq and won with those other guys. You're not going to do that. So the worst mistake he did was leaving LeBron James. LeBron James make his plays better. Time after time, he done made players help their career. Time after time, Zach Williams and Gauskas. After LeBron left, Zach Williams, that's what happened to him. None. When he was LeBron, all-star, automatically. Mo Williams, one of the top guards, and made LeBron one of the top guards in the league. He makes the players better around him.
For the time
But when they leave, what do you want him to do about that? He makes them better. That just shows you that they were never that good. They were never that good, Steve. They were never that good. Yes.
No. All right. So Chris Broussard said this on Twitter. I just love what he just said here. He said, had LeBron been linked up with one of the all-time greats, Phil Jackson, Greg, or Pat Riley, he would have had more championships. LeBron hasn't had the coach that will make him be part of the system rather than the entire system.
He never did.
But yeah, he's never had. But listen.
Excuse me.
But listen, hear this. LeBron, every system LeBron is all part of, he is the system. And so that's why when he leaves, the team is devastated because they don't build around him. They don't really build. They build around him, but he never becomes part of the system. He always wants the ball in his hands. And
LeBron that's not always the ball in his hand. Don't give me that cream. Don't do that. Because now he's disrespecting me and LeBron. And
what you talking about?
LeBron
I
doesn't
don't like
always
that. You disrespect we here with LeBron's head. When did LeBron wait on LeBron's head? How much, bro? You think LeBron likes playing 48 minutes a night? Even when he had Kyrie
What do
Irving
you mean
in the
LeBron
best
doesn't want the ball in his hands?
every play, that's what he's playing. He with the ball in his hand every time. LeBron wants that. The guy who even I heard Steve say that he needs to be the one to take the big shot every single time. LeBron wants the ball in his hand all the time. Come on, don't give me that. You gotta come up with a better fact. Next.
LeBron James is a player. He wants the ball in his hands. That's what
Yeah.
That's how he operates a basketball team as the ball. in his hand.
But my
Ball
point,
down the lane.
I'm trying to make it. Look at this times. We're up. This happened religiously. LeBron and Kyrie would be killing up 15, 18. Kyrie's a beautiful player. LeBron goes on the bench just for a minute rest. Yo, coach, I just need a cup of Gatorade real quick. And as soon as LeBron go on the bench, God Almighty, the team make a run. LeBron can't even take a rest. Jesus Lord, you're killing him.
But that proves what I'm saying. Like he is the system. So
I understand that, but that's an invalid point because what do you want him to do? But would you want?
Because he needs to make better decisions what team he goes to. Then he needs to go to the front office and be like, look, I don't want to be the system. Give me a coach. Like LeBron is he's a buff of history. He understands the history of the NBA. One of the reasons why he went to the Lakers. He knows what the Lakers brand will do for his personal brand. He knows what the Lakers brand.
You're right.
Listen here. But one of the points of his being LeBron, one of his failures, when it's all going to be said and done, he hasn't gone to a situation that made him. Yes, he's won championships, but he also should be able to pick the right system. He shouldn't use a front office. Like, I don't want to be here. Give me somebody who will give me the system to play with. You know what I mean? He needs to find, look, the triangle offense worked. He might not want to run it, but it worked. He might not like Phil Jackson, but it worked. He needs to find somebody who's going to give him a system that's going to help him win multiple championships instead of looking for a player.
You don't think that he's
that player?
Look, it's not even. Look,
Lakers.
It's not. We haven't seen LeBron James with the caliber. Your point is we haven't seen LeBron with the caliber of player as a Scottie Pippen, and this year we've seen Anthony Davis is on par with the Scottie Pippen in today's game.
Right, we busting up them boys.
Better.
Huh?
And we was busting up them boys. So you see what happened to get LeBron, and on top of that, he's in his 17th season, and he's still willing and dealing. I know you heard that saying before. He's still willing and dealing. So this guy, I'm just trying to show you. I'm just gonna keep on making points. My point is that LeBron is a better leader because of the pieces that he done used and what he done had and what he did with it. If you would have implemented Mike in that 2017 Cavs, yes, Mike would have averaged 40. He would have probably made the playoffs. But don't get it twisted. He would never been averaging LeBron. What he averaged that playoffs? 33 and 9 and 9, something like that, almost a triple double, and took scrubs to the finals. Averaged. Then they went into Oakland and scored 51 on Kevin Durant, Draymond, Iguodala, and Klay Thompson. So don't make it seem like the stuff that Michael Jordan doing, LeBron never did. Don't make it seem like that. Because just like when Michael Jordan won at 63 and lost, LeBron went. Why are we praising that 63 when we're not praising that 51, 8 and 8, almost a 50 with a triple double? Why not?
Michael Jordan second year.
And that Golden State team.
Michael Jordan was in his second year in the NBA.
And LeBron's in his 16. Michael Jordan even played 16 seasons. So what's your point? The man, he's old, right? That's what you said in one of our videos. Father time. That's what you said.
But that's not his fault that Michael Jordan played the main season. You got to remember, he played college. It was different. And he won championships in college.
But does it matter?
He won chips in college.
3 years in college, 2 years of retirement.
I understand that.
He won chips in college.
I understand that. But the reason why he won those chips, and I'm not going to say this because I'm going to use this for argument next week because those episodes are going to show more next week. But they didn't play that good of teams. That's just a fact. And you know they didn't, Kareem. Out of those 6 championship teams,
I mean in the finals.
Yeah, out of those 6 teams, please name me 2 great teams.
Utah.
Like,
In the last episode, you didn't watch it. Utah was
Wait.
good.
Bro, they
Wait.
swept them in the series in the season. It was 4-0 or either or 2-0.
I don't care about regular season. You know how I feel about regular season. Just like you were Chicago Bulls back in 2011, swept LeBron in the regular season, and LeBron came back
That's not the
that
point.
same playoffs and did
Your
that.
point is that they were not a formidable opponent.
Regular season.
That's your point. They're not a formidable opponent. How are you not a formidable opponent if you sweep me in the regular season?
Hold on.
How are you not a formidable opponent if you swept me in the regular season?
That much.
Please tell me. Please tell me.
Because I don't seen so much teams beat LeBron regular season and he beats them in the playoffs. So what does that mean? That great of a team?
So you think the Bulls didn't get up for those games? They didn't get up. They didn't get up for those games. There's like these games don't mean nothing. Like LeBron so-called takes first off. First of all, that notion that LeBron takes these games off is BS. He gets up for the important games and he plays the important game. Just like he played that Bucks game, just like he played those Clippers games. That notion that he takes important games of regular season doesn't matter. It's bullcrap because he takes those games serious. And just like MJ took those games serious and he got swept in the regular season 4-0 to a formidable opponent. So the notion that LeBron didn't play important and formidable opponents is false because everybody was saying the Jazz is formidable. Everybody was saying the Lakers are formidable. And you keep saying he didn't play formidable opponents. And I'm trying to tell you, he did.
Let me ask you a question. Any team, name me 2 All-Stars. I'm not talking about Pistons. I'm talking about the finals. Name me, besides that Lakers team in 1990, name me 2 All-Stars superstars that Michael Jordan played in the finals. Please. That like superstars. And John Stockton wasn't a superstar along with Carmelo in that last finals. John Stockton was on his way out. He was not no superstar then, so don't give me John Stockton. Who's the Charles Barkley?
Dream Team, John Stockton. Yes, he's a superstar. He
was not no superstar. He was on his way out. His own last was fried up. I don't want to hear about him. Who's on that Phoenix team with Charles Barkley? Tell me who was Charles Barkley on that team.
I see the face, but I have to go back and do the research. But I feel like we spent so. But hold on. But let's switch styles because I feel.
What do you mean? What am I doing? Don't say anything stupid, Steve.
Hold on. I feel like we spend so much time trying to pick up LeBron James' greatness, and this is really about Michael Jordan. And the reality is
that's my point. He released his talk. Go.
But he released it what? So to pick up his own greatness.
He released it in 2020. It's not like he came out and said, "Yo, let's I needed it. Speed it up as fast as you can. Speed it up as fast as you can because of the 3-1. Speed it up as fast as you can." He took his time.
After LeBron won that 2016. After LeBron won that 2016, he been had that footage for plenty of years. Everybody knows. ESPN said they been had that footage for plenty of years now. But you want to release it, you want to say, yo, director, we got to release this right now. Cavs just won a championship. LeBron, everybody's forgetting about me. We got to release this right now. Obviously, it's not going to get released, but we got to start producing it. That is the point.
They didn't release you're making it seem like they released the video in the next 2 years. Jordan said, release it as fast as you can. Release it as quick as possible.
It's going over your head.
Hold on. So
he's in the month right after LeBron won the championship. He said, "Let's release it. It's going over your head, brother. It's going over your head." That's what it is.
After LeBron
won the championship, he said, "Let's release it." He said, "Let's start producing it." That's exactly what he said.
Nah. First of all, that's what my sources Jordan has no. He doesn't have to even worry about LeBron. The conversation LeBron is better than Jordan. It's not even to me a real conversation. It's like hold on,
the real basketball aficionados is not like the majority of basketball aficionados say it's Michael Jordan, but the only people that say is Jordan is the people that sip on lethal liquor. It's lethal. What they drink is lethal. lethal
realize
beverages.
that you just said whoever says Jordan, right? You just said that, right? You
Yeah,
didn't say
Whoever
LeBron.
says
That's how I
LeBron,
know
whoever
Jordan
says,
so
you know what I
respectfully.
mean. Whoever
You
says
did.
LeBron.
Like I don't. We're debating. I don't know what you mean. I can't help you on the debate. I ain't gonna help you that much. I'll throw you a little fact here and there, but I don't know what you're saying at that point. You're losing.
LeBron, the people who say LeBron, let me say it one more time for you. The people who say LeBron James is better than Michael Jordan sip on lethal beverages. Lethal. It's lethal.
All right, hold on.
Wait,
All right,
wait,
Kareem,
let me say-
ask us another question. Oh, yeah, go ahead.
No, let me finish what I was saying because it's not even a conversation until this is how I want to finish this part off. Until LeBron James passes Michael Jordan or gets at least close in terms of championships, it's not a conversation to me. 3 and 6 in the finals, it's not a conversation. It's a non-conversation.
Bruh.
It's a non because the thing is, look,
So,
Jordan is 6-0 in the finals. 6-0 in the finals. No game sevens. That is a huge advantage. The only stain that's on
no,
Jordan's
I'm not
career.
taking.
Let
I'm
me
not
finish.
taking away from his.
But let me finish. The only stain that's on Jordan's career right now is
Okay.
when he went to the
Go ahead.
Washington Wizards. You know what I mean? That's the only stain. You know what I mean? And then look, you can speculate what he.
But you see, I'm
We can always speculate if he stayed and then play back baseball. You know what I mean? How many championships they won at that point? But the only stain
No,
really
you're right.
was the stain. That's the only stain. Looking back, why he went to the Washington Wizards. Outside of that,
But
this is a non-conversation.
But-
Jordan's
but-
because
but
look,
as
LeBron,
a,
let me finish. If LeBron wanted to really meant that he's the greatest of all time, want to submit that he's way different than
Mhm.
Jordan, number one, don't wear Jordan's number when you come into the league. Number one. Stay your own. Number two, don't sign with Nike. Go with another brand. Everything
what?
here is done.
Nike's offering $100 million at 18.
I know,
Why
I know,
not?
but if you want to be your own man, and you really want to be like, yo, I'm going to be the one, the greatest of all time. You know what I'm saying? You separate from the jump. And everything, even LeBron, out of LeBron's mouth, Jordan is the greatest of all time. Point blank. That's
Listen,
what it is. That's what it
LeBron
is.
was never.
It's a fact.
LeBron was never an arrogant guy. LeBron was never arrogant, so of course he's not gonna be that guy that says, "Oh, I'm better than Jordan now." No, I'm not gonna listen. He's better than Jordan in my opinion. But Steve, I have a question for you. If he wins 2 Lakers, he's not. He just said Kareem just said out of his mouth. He basically said, and I quote, I'm gonna paraphrase. He said nothing LeBron could do is gonna put him on the same level. So if LeBron wins 2 championships at Lakers, it's nothing, Steve. That's just nothing.
Yeah, it's something. I mean, it's huge. It's a big deal, but
Don't like. Be careful how you answer it. Don't lie through your teeth. Do not lie.
it's a huge deal. It'll be 5-11 finals record.
No, he'd be 5 and.
It's not
what's
about.
he,
It's
he's 3
not
and 6
about
now.
the
He's 5
record.
and. Yeah, but look,
It's not about the record.
But look, it means something. But that to me just puts him in the conversation for number 2. That's the conversation for number 2 because people always want to point to the fact that Jordan was 6-0 in the finals and did back-to-back three-peats in the same decade. That's after taking 2 years off.
That's like no. I'm not taking away from his greatness, but as we saw in episodes 3 and 4, we're talking about episodes. As I saw, I don't know if y'all was watching it. I'm pretty sure we all got flat screens, but y'all got a lot of money. So as we saw, y'all can see clearly on TV as y'all saw that Dennis Rodman. Do you think LeBron ever played with a defensive maniac like Dennis Rodman? I'm not saying I'm not gonna say that whose fault that. Of course, Michael Jordan got used to players, but I'm just trying to show you the greatness that LeBron. I'm gonna say this one more time, and it's the last time I'm saying this. How old are your kids, Kareem? One of them was like 3 or 2. He would take Isaac, me, you, and Steve to the finals, Kareem.
My son is 19 months. My daughter's 5.5.
He will have your daughter run the point guard, your son at the 2, Steve at the 3, and you at the 4, him at the 5, and he'll take y'all. And you know that's a fact. He takes scraps. he would take non-ball players
Did that one time and
straight to
it's
the finals. Us.
He did it one time.
So
I'm
if
saying
that's
one time.
so if that's the case, why didn't you just stay with the team he had with the Lakers? Like why trade all those young guys out to get AD? Why just keep those guys?
Because he knows crunch time. He knows that he only got probably 4 more years left. There's no time to dilly dally. We've been know LeBron wants to live in California. He's always every time the season over, he's in California. He's been had a house count. So it's not only about the basketball, it was so much other aspects. And then it's perfect. LA, California, beautiful weather. They're one of the greatest teams in the ever to play basketball and in the history of sports. You're LeBron James. Why not? Let's end off your career there. Let's win 2 championships and let's cement this legacy. That's how I see it.
Lost. You know, son of mine, you just lost. You lost. So we got about 8 minutes. So let's wrap this up. Some other things in the last dance I saw, which was very interesting. They talked about Dennis Rodman. They talked about the system, and the biggest thing they talked about Isaiah Thomas and what happened with the Bad Boys. And the thing that's very interesting. I don't know if y'all actually had a chance to watch the Bad Boy documentary, but
I watched a little bit.
Yeah, I feel like a precursor for this Jordan documentary is the Bad Boy documentary, because a lot of what they're saying in terms of how when they left the court in 1991 when the torch was passed, a lot what happened then was because hold up because in the past. So but that really cost Isaiah. That really cost Isaiah a lot, and like in terms of maybe the dream team, just different things like that.
And another great point. As a great leader, how dare you? Just because you had got problems, how dare you let Isaiah Thomas? Just because you're Michael Jordan, you know if you pull the strings. How dare you let Isaiah Thomas sit out? So that's a leader to y'all, right? You let Isaiah Thomas not be on the dream team. That's right to y'all. That's right. That's right.
Did they win? Did they hand out? Was they giving out rec?
What does that do my point, Steve? What does that do my point?
Clearly they didn't need him. Clearly they didn't need him. Clearly.
They won the chip. So they won a medal by big time.
So you leave out Isaiah Thomas, but you put that other scrub, that point guard that they put on, just because Michael Jordan wanted it. You don't know that's reason why.
What other
the other guy. I don't remember his name, but I know he was a scrub. And Isaiah Thomas should be on that dream team. So Isaiah Thomas deserves to be on that team.
So if you
don't
be bringing up guys you don't know. That makes you look bad.
I'm not going to talk. All right. Regardless of the name, should have Isaiah Thomas be on that team because of Michael Jordan? You're right.
Yeah,
I should know the name. But answer my question.
Yeah, he should have been on the team. But
they
weren't missing. They didn't. It's not like they were in dire need.
Stop saying they didn't need him. That's not
they did
my
not
point.
Need
That's
him.
not
like
my
what's
point.
your point? They did not need him.
And that's not my point, bro. My point is that Michael Jordan. That's not leading to me. You think if LeBron had the strength to force, and just because can I brand my point? Now you just look like a hypocrite. And honestly, I'm starting to get worried about you because that scares me. That because who knows? Later in life, you might get a call from a big industry and leave me out. You making me scared right now. So just because somebody beat you on the court and this is the dream team, you're gonna leave Isaiah Thomas out just because a basket? You think just because the Celtics beat LeBron will ever say, "Oh no, I don't want Kevin Garnett"? No, if he doesn't play, I'm gonna play. Who does that? I don't like that.
We don't even. First of all, there were multiple great players on that team. If they really wanted Isaiah Thomas, you don't think they could have got Isaiah Thomas on that team? They didn't need him, so they was like, all right, cool.
No, it has nothing to do with a need. It's literally because Isaiah Thomas did a bad move for not shaking his hand. I'm not. See, I keep it real. I'm not condoning that because you don't do that. Because when Michael Jordan lost, Michael Jordan shook their hand. He shook their hand, as we saw in the first 2 episodes, right?
Yes.
But just because the man, y'all had so much beef and all that, you will leave the man off the dream team. You know how much that hurts him? That guy standing right there next to Magic Johnson. Who is he?
Oh, this
Who
one?
is he? Yes,
Oh, Patrick
That's
Ewing.
Tony
Who's that
Kukoc,
guy?
bro.
No, that's Christian Laettner. But they had to have
That's
Christian
Christian-
Laettner.
Bugging it. Christian
They-
Laettner.
But they had to have, no, listen.
Isaiah Thomas?
Calm down.
He's a
young man.
rookie. He was a
I
college
know.
player.
Yeah, they had to have him because he was a college player. Calm down. You weren't even alive. So, you know what I'm saying? You weren't even thought about. They had to have him.
Alright.
I mean, the only thing I would have done, I would have had Shaq over him. But the reality, he did win championships with Duke. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, he was a championship player. So,
All right. So what about that guy? I know his number 13. What's his name?
Chris
He's-
Mullin, bro.
He's Chris Mullin. He's a coach. So he's greater than Isaiah Thomas. I know Sam told me he was greater than Isaiah Thomas.
He doesn't play the same position as he doesn't play the same position.
I don't give a rat's behind. We all know the reason why Isaiah Thomas was on the team was because of Michael Jordan. It's like this is some conspiracy I'm bringing up here. Like this is like some enemy in the shadows thing. We all know that's why. We all know that's
If
why.
they really wanted him, if they really wanted him on the team, he could have been on the team.
No.
Look at who's on that roster. You don't think if Larry Bird, Pat Ewing, David Robinson, Karl Malone, if they didn't cry, Scotty, if they didn't want Isaiah Thomas on the team, you don't think he could have been on the team?
First of all, no. Even Isaiah Thomas said the reason why he was on the team is because of Michael Jordan. That's the reason why.
That's not my point.
It's not a
Do
matter
you
of
think if they wanted him on the team, could he have been on the team?
Huh?
If the others wanted him on the team?
yeah, I think so.
No, it's Michael Jordan.
Johnson.
The heck? This is exactly what Michael Jordan said, and we all know this is true. And you were gonna see it sooner or later. I'm gonna send a video. He said, if Isaiah Thomas is on this team, I'm not playing. That's exactly what happened. And am I lying, Kareem?
That's the rumor. We got less than a minute.
All right. So he said, if Isaiah Thomas is on the team, I'm not on it. That's exactly what he said. And clearly you're not gonna choose Isaiah Thomas over Michael Jordan. No, we're not. So sorry, Isaiah Thomas, you're gonna get blackballed as Michael Jordan. That's my point.
Did they need him?
Stop my point.
Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes or no?
He's not a great leader.
It would be nice, but they didn't need him.
That's not my
Yes
point.
or no? Did they need him?
The heck? Come on.
Yes or no?
It's a
Question.
team full of legends. Clay, they didn't need him. It's a team full of legends. But that's not my point. He deserved to be there. And because of Michael Jordan, he wasn't.
Next week.
Come on.
And we'll try next week. I pray for your deliverance, Mr. Frazier. I'll pray for your deliverance.
Please.
Let's lay hands.
Oh, get that demon out of him. Oh, that demon.
Separating all the mice from the men, breaking it down from beginning to the end. Got their finger on the pulse of every trend. They see inside league when they looking through the lens.